Good morning, Castaic. I hope you guys are all having an amazing Monday. I'm your host, Amanda Lee, and we have a lot of great segments to show you guys. On this episode of GMC, you'll learn about African Americans in history, watch a cool GoPro commercial, see a commentary about college athletes, Coyote of the Week, a segment honoring Deputy Romo, and of course, announcements. Let's get right into it, because this episode of Good Morning Castaic starts right now. February is African American History Month, where we recognize the struggle for freedom and equality that many African Americans experienced, and celebrate their many achievements. Maya Guiza tells us more about an important historical figure.
Hello Coyotes, and welcome to another Black History Month video. Today, let's take a look at the first African American author of a published book of poetry.
Phillis Wheatley was born in 1753 in Africa, where she was captured and brought to America in 1761. She was then sold to the Wheatley family, who educated her. At 14 years of age, she began writing poetry and published her first poem in 1767. In 1773, she traveled to London to publish her first collection of poems, the first book written by a Black woman in America. She returned to Boston in September and was soon freed. She married John Peters in 1778, but he left her later on. Despite her successes, she died in poverty in 1784. Phillis Wheatley is a pioneer in African American literature, and her talents helped pave the way for women and other people of color to be recognized in literature.
I'm Maya Guiza for Good Morning Castaic.
That was super insightful. Thank you, Maya. Here's a question to think about. For all our sports fans out there, should college athletes be paid? Here's a segment that GMC Xander Grable created for the Student Television Network convention.
Imagine you are a star college athlete who just won a championship for your school. And with that championship comes a lot of money, which you won't get any of. College athletes work day and night to perform better for their school. They take the risk of damaging their body, and for what? A chance to play at a professional level one day? Yes, professional sports have shown to pay extremely well, but studies have shown that fewer than 2% of college athletes actually make it to a pro level. Some could argue that athletes get compensation from scholarships, which helps them pay for tuition and supplies. This is a valid statement, but during research, it was found that the NCAA has an 11-year, $6 billion deal with CBS, which gives them the rights to air the NCAA basketball tournament. This money could be split in two ways and be put to better use. Half could go towards players, and half could go towards coaches and staff, better equipment, and the construction of better stadiums. If college athletes were allowed to take pay, new athletes could arise and play the sport that they love. Many high school athletes stop playing after senior year because they think that college athletics would be a waste of time. Instead, they look towards their future and search for a paying job. Luckily, the NCAA has allowed athletes in certain states, such as California and Florida, to take endorsement deals from Nike and Under Armour. By allowing this, the NCAA has let college athletes get their name out in the world, which in return can help with the career of going pro, if that is what they choose to do. Reporting for Student Television Network, my name is Xander Grable.
Thanks, Xander. All right, Coyotes, we've made it to a commercial break. Go ahead, stretch your legs, and watch this cool commercial on GoPro made by Torn Rikers, also for the convention.
Charlie, you out of food? I'll run to the store and get you some, okay?
Thank you, Torrin, for that awesome commercial. We hope you win your contest. This past Valentine's Day, Deputy Pedro Romo passed away due to COVID-19. He was a big influence on students at many schools in SCV. Izzy Tribble brings us a short memorial honoring him and thanking him for his service.
Nearly 1 week ago on February 14th, the Santa Clarita Valley lost Sheriff Deputy Romo due to the coronavirus. Deputy Pedro Pete Romo was an important member of the community. He was a 25-year veteran of the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department and a father of 3. His family and coworkers had only good things to say about him, stating that he was a great partner, family man, and friend. He also reached out to schools in the county such as Rio Norte Junior High and Valencia High School, serving for more than a decade as a school deputy. Sadly, after contracting the COVID-19 virus in December, he spent the rest of his days in the hospital until he passed on the 14th. Since then, a GoFundMe page has been set up in support of his family. Over $70,000 has been raised in the past few days. We are all very grateful for his service and hope his family continues to find support.
Thank you for your service, Deputy Romo, and our prayers go out to his family and friends during this difficult time. And now the segment that everyone has been waiting for, Coyote of the Week. As a reminder, Coyote of the Week is where GMC highlights a student nominated by their teacher. Upon receiving this honor, the student will receive a certificate of achievement along with a $15 gift card to Barnes & Noble, provided by Logix Credit Union. Let's see who won Coyote of the Week.
Hola, bonjour. I'm Mrs. Perez, and this week for Coyote of the Week, I nominated Jasmine Rosales Bueno. I'm so proud of her and all of her hard work that she has been doing this semester. She's really putting forth a lot of effort, and I'm super impressed. Way to go, Jasmine.
Congratulations, Jasmine, on your achievement. Moving on, Chris Casey is here with this week's announcements. Take it away, Chris.
Hello there, Coyotes. We have some announcements for you today, so let's go and check the daily bulletin and see what we have on the list today. BC2M will be holding an event called Mindfulness Pebbles. It will go on from the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th of February from 8:30 to 3:30, and including that all the starter kits and such, if you would actually like to participate, will be at the school. On February 22nd, we'll be holding a fundraiser for the band and choir team at Chipotle in Valencia. The address will be on the Daily Bulletin. And also that it will go on from 4 to 8 p.m. So if you want to show your support, go and get some Chipotle with the flyer on printout or just pull it up on your phone. That will also be on the Daily Bulletin. And a reminder that 33% of the proceeds will go to the band and choir team. If you want to show your support for the Castaic football team, then go to the online store and go buy some of these Coyote slides. It'll be on the Daily Bulletin for the QR code for you to scan, so then you're able to go and make your purchase. But just remember that all purchases are due by the 28th of February. And now for some quick club news. The Christian Club, the Anime Club, the Red Cross Club, the Key Club, and the Environmental Club are all looking for new members. So if you want to join one of these clubs or get more information about them from the club leaders, then go to the Daily Bulletin. All that will be in there. And that is all of the announcements that we have today, Coyotes. So stay tuned and hopefully we'll have more in the future. My name is Christopher Casey, reporting for Good Morning Castaic. Stay safe.
Thanks for those announcements, Chris. Unfortunately, that just about wraps up this week's episode. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at GMCastaic, where you can watch replays of our shows. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.